Has your nursing registration license ever been encumbered, suspended, revoked, or denied by any regulatory body? No. Hey, what's up guys? This is Fabb, your fabulous life-saving goddess here in Vancouver. I'm a Filipino nurse and an international student who helps nurses pursue their careers in Canada. Welcome to the ultimate guide for creating your NNAS application. In this video, I would be demonstrating a step-by-step tutorial on how to create your own NNAS account, how to answer the questions. Mostly will be according to my experience, but like along the way, if I have anything to say about it, I would do tell. If you don't know what NNAS is, I have this video right here to show you the ropes. So yeah, let's start. So yeah, the first step is to open your browser. Go to google.com and search for NNAS. You need to go to your NNAS assessment service. Okay, so now we're on the nnas.ca website. We can click X on this one. So then the first thing that you need to do is go to apply or log in. And then go to this section here which says I don't have an account yet. Create an account. So register with NNAS. You need to supply an email address. If you don't have your own email address, I suggest you make your own. And then when you already have yours, put your email address here. Alright, so I put my other email address there. And then here you need to answer some security questions. So like, Fabb, what's a security question? It says here that the security question will help you verify your identity if you forget your password. The first security question, you can choose either like your favorite vacation spot or your place of birth. The second security question, what's the name of your first school? Let's say Harvard. Harvard! Business school. Anyway, let's just put Vancouver. Terms and conditions, no one really reads it, but if you have the time, go for it. And then click accept. An email has been sent to the address that you're using for the NNAS account. So now there's an email in your inbox. Click it. It says NNAS IEN registration. So it has a security code. And then we're gonna open this link. So click that link. So it's gonna open into the NNAS website again. So here is a little quiz of what you've put there. So what is the name of your first school? I put Harvard in the first. You could Control C or like right click and copy, and then right click and paste as a plain text. Okay, the next step is now you create a password. It should be 8 to 15 characters and it's a mix of letters and numbers. Okay, so I think my account has been created. So let's go log in with our updated login information and then click log in. Yay! We need to start a new application. Okay, so begin a new application. So NNAS is for like internationally educated nurse, meaning their education took place outside Canada. NNAS are for people who already have their bachelor's degree. So if you understood what I just said, click yes. Now you need to choose which nursing group you would want to apply for. So do you want to apply to be a licensed practical nurse, a registered nurse, or a registered psychiatric nurse? Please select which province you wish to apply for. So there are different provinces. I can only speak for like British Columbia because that's where I applied. But yeah, just choose the province and then click continue. This can be changed up to 2 months after submission of your order to a different province at no additional cost. You can also change to a different nursing discipline within 2 months unless you order an additional province or nursing group. Afterwards, you must pay a fee for an additional report. And if you understood that, click yes, I understand. Now, personal information, your gender, female, date of birth, January 1, 89, because of Taylor Swift. Name of the next question, name of the country where you completed your initial nursing or psychiatric nursing education. I am proudly from the Philippines. Languages you speak fluently. List all the language that you speak fluently. So I'm fluent in Tagalog and English. I'm also fluent in Tagalog and English. First language. Warning, once your first language is saved, it cannot be changed. So what is the condition for your first language? Your first language, that is the language you learned at home as a child, and is the language you primarily use for reading, writing, listening, and speaking. So I'm a Filipino. I know Tagalog in my heart and in my soul. Address and information. MOA Complex. Country, Philippines. So like Pasay is an NCR. So mailing address, if it's different from your permanent address, click that checkbox. I'm just making up like numbers here. My main application. So now I have my application number, and this is my main application. Part A is your nursing education. We're adding our nursing schools. So country, Philippines. Choose the school from the drop-down list. My school is the University of the Philippines. I think the Manila. I chose the Manila one. Has this school closed or merged with another school? So if yes, click here. No, it's still up and running. Click no. Nursing program. I think that's the usual course in the Philippines. Type of school or education. It is a university. Category of program, either practical, psychiatric nursing, just basic nursing. My name. Language of instruction, theoretical. English, we use English primarily. English. And clinical Tagalog, because we have clinical preceptors who are like working in the hospital. Primary language of the institution. I think most of it is English. Yeah. Name of credential degree or obtained Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. Okay, save the school information. If you need to add another nursing school, so part B is like nursing registration or like PRC stuff. So did you obtain registration in the jurisdiction where you completed your initial nursing program? So it just means that did you practice on the country you studied nursing? So yes, and then I worked in the Philippines for 2 years. If the jurisdiction or country does not issue a license, does your diploma give you the right to practice? So the answer is no, because since in the Philippines we have this regulatory board, which is the PRC, you need a license to practice in the Philippines, right? So having a diploma doesn't guarantee that you can work as a nurse. We should add our current nursing registration. So select the country for the registration. Mahal kong Filipinas. Choose a jurisdiction registering board or authority from the drop-down list. So none other than the Professional Regulation Commission or PRC. Please provide the following information about your current registrations. Your current status of your nursing license. So are you practicing, provisional, or not practicing? Is this a lifetime practice regulation? No, because we need to like renew it every once in a while, right? The method by which you are registered. Is it endorsement, examination, or others? So we took an examination. So are you eligible for registration in your jurisdiction? Yes. Have you ever been registered to practice in other health disciplines or health profession? No. Have you been registered to practice in any other regulated? Alright, so this is the summary of my nursing registration. Continue to examination. Adding examinations. What type of examination? Nursing examination outside Canada. Enter the complete formal name. Philippine. Or I can double check PRC about it. Language of examination. It's in English. Philippines. Continue. Registration status. Are you currently registered in another Canadian province? So no. How many other Canadian provinces have you applied to registered? How many other? No other. Woman! Have you ever been referred to a competency assessment? No. I think this is about NCAS or something. Has your nursing registration license ever been encumbered, suspended, revoked, or denied by any regulatory body? No. Have you been convicted of a criminal offense for which you have not received a pardon or for which a pardon blah blah blah? Pardon me. Do you have any conditions that impairs the ability of you practicing as a nurse? No. Have you ever been the subject of a finding, misconduct, incompetence, incapacity, professional negligence, malpractice, or any similar things? No. Are you the subject of a current investigation of nawawalang handa nung birthday ni ganito ganyan dahil shinaron? Anyway. Incompetence or incapacity, blah blah blah. No. The safest answer is no. It's a case-to-case basis, but like, are you the subject of a current proceeding in respect of any offense? No. Save and continue to employment. Okay, so part E is employment or nursing practice. Employment, we're gonna go to add your employment information. So what is the organization you were most recently are employed? Philippine General Hospital. Shout out to all my friends from the Philippine General Hospital. I can't name you all, but like, I'm gonna name people from Cat Lab, Sir Paul, Ma'am Venus, Jen, Chibs, Abby, Juna, Ria del Cielo. Those are caterpillars. And of course, Kathleen, Ferrido. Miss you all. So I'm gonna skip that. Name of your supervisor. I had a question about the name of the supervisor. Full name of the person to whom you reported and who is most closely associated with your employment. It's gonna depend from institution to institution, but what I put here is like, technically my employment was under the chief nurse of my department, which is medical department. So I put my chief nurse's name there because it's gonna generate on the form, right? The safe way to do it is to ask your institution, like, who's your direct supervisor, who was associated, like, who is mostly associated with your employment to that area. Let's say Taylor Swift. And then the position is chief nurse. Imagine working for Taylor Swift. Imagine Taylor Swift as a nurse. Like, yeah. Description of your nursing employment. What is your job title? Are you a practical nurse? Are you an enrolled nurse? Are you a psychiatric nurse? Mental health nurse? Registered nurse? I'm a registered nurse. Your job status. Are you full-time, casual, part-time, full-time? The primary language of the patient population for which you provided nursing services, Tagalog. Name of each area or unit of practice in which you worked for. So I worked in medicine. And others. Actually, cardiac catheterization laboratory. Should we put cardiac? It's mainly cardiac. Total number of nursing practice hours worked for each calendar year in the last 5 years. So, enter the number of nursing hours you worked for each year. Enter a 0 if you did not work that year. So how would you count this? For example, I just worked for 2 years or like 3 years. Put 00 in the first 5. Okay, next question. Date when you started this employment. Have you completed a refresher program in the past 5 years? So choose yes or no. I didn't, so. Okay, this is the summary. And last is continue payment. So last part is payment. So once you're sure about all of your information, you can proceed to payment of $650. I think I used my credit card. I'm not sure if you can use a debit card. You need to message NNAS about that or contact them. Click this, make payment, follow the natural credit card procedures. Oh my god, that's a long process, but I'm so happy I did it, guys. If you want to learn more about NNAS, hope that you would subscribe to this channel. If you have questions, don't hesitate to comment down in the comment section below, and I'll see you on that video. Have a great day. Stay fabulously brave and beautiful. Bye!